Hello again. Today's video sees me in Holme in North Norfolk. First I go to the marshes and the bird hides, and then I move on to the beach area where they have a reserve. Both places are run by Norfolk Wildlife Trust. There are two of these gates to get through. This is the second one, and just a bit further along on the footpath and I'll be at the first bird hide. The view from bird hide number 1. It's very rare for me to arrive at a bird hide and instantly something wonderful, spectacular. But there is this wonderful little grebe. Stunning colours. It's the reeds that keep blowing backwards and forwards and getting in the way, making a crystal clear footage of him or her. But never mind. So I've now left the first bird hide and I'm making my way further along the track to try and find the second bird hide. Everywhere you look, there is just blossom. It is beautiful. The first butterfly spotted of the day is a speckled wood, and they like to be in and around woodland. Gorse likes to grow on heathland or coastal grasslands. Now the sun has come out, it's not as chilly as it was. Still very windy though. I'm finally at the second bird hide, so let's go and have a look inside and see what's waiting to be filmed. Well, they were having a little snooze, but it seems they might have heard the door of the bird hide and they've woken up. I'm not the only one here, there are other people. Mum is proudly showing off her 2 goslings. There are some other goslings here. There's another 7, which you'll see in a moment or two. The marsh harrier has just put in an appearance, and it goes up and down this hedgerow continuously looking for, I presume, birds or voles, anything for lunch. Trying to keep up with the speed it flies at to film it is not easy. Here you are. Mum is slowly taking the goslings towards the water for a swim. Beautiful sight, isn't it? Now joined by Dad, all the goslings have made it safely into the water. It seems the new shoots on the reeds are rather tasty. So number 2 bird hide, I've now left and I'm on my way to number 3. So here I am at number 3, the final bird hide that is here. So I wonder if there's anybody inside. You go first and have a look. Now I know it's blurred and a long way off, but that's where I'm actually taking you to next, a very short distance away. That's Holme Nature Reserve, which is part of this Norfolk Wildlife Trust group of bird hides, and I'll show you these 3 bird hides from over there. First the marsh harrier again, and now the little egret flying past over the marshes in front of where I'm sat. Obviously there's nothing over here for the little egret because he's now flying back to where he came from. It does amuse me how pheasants think if they hide behind some grass, you can't see them. Back on the pathway and making my way back to the car, past all the beautiful hawthorn blossom. Now you need to remember this church tower, as this is the landmark for when I'm on the other side to show you the bird hides I've been in. So I've driven the short distance to Holme Nature Reserve, and you just have to walk up this slope, get to the top, and you have the magnificent view of the sea through the trees. Once at the beach, you need to decide whether you want to go and look at the sea henge or you want to go the other way along the boardwalk. I started off going towards sea henge, but there was just so much sand. It was easier to walk the other way and go along the boardwalk because you had that for most of the way the other way, unlike here, which is just sand, which I'm now trying to walk back along. A few trees on the beach, and I'm now on the boardwalk. Look to the left, you can see the original boardwalk before this one was recently built. On the right is a separate area with bird hides, and there's a fee of £5 to go in there. Some lovely grounds to walk around. Nice view over the water as well. But as I'm mainly here to film the birds, and they don't know that people have paid extra to go in there and they just roam about, fly around anywhere, I opted not to go in. And this little bird decided to show me the worms it's got. And there's a lovely view of the sea on a very rough day, as it's so windy. The boardwalk follows those posts all the way along, and it's people over on there that I showed you earlier from the bird hides. You can actually walk all the way along that boardwalk to Thornham. As it's very windy, as I keep saying, I think I'm just going to go sit on that bench and see if any birds land in the bushes beside me. And of course show you the view that I'm getting from here. It is a bit hazy, but there is the church that I showed you earlier. Bird hide number 1, number 2, and number 3. Caterpillar, which will eventually be a brown-tailed moth. First time I've ever seen one of these green butterflies. It's a green hair streak. It has amazing camouflage to make it look just like a leaf. I was just lucky that it flew past me and I thought, what's that? What's that green thing? So I waited for it to settle on the leaves and started taking its photo and filming it. Always lovely to see something new for the first time. Some dark clouds have just appeared overhead, so I'm panicking that it's going to start pouring with rain. So I'm trying to make my way back to the car. Made it to the car, and on the way out I saw these cattle who have some tags around their neck that give off a vibration to stop them going too far. I hope you've enjoyed visiting Holme Reserve and the Marshes in North Norfolk. I'm right up near King's Lynn. What do you think this bird is? And initially I thought a stone chat, but that's a stone chat. And the other one's got more white on it. So I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments. While here in the area today, I also went to Abbey Farm in Flitcham, which is part of the Sandringham estate and has a tenant farmer. And so that will be next week's video. The bird hide on King Charles's land. I have been there before. It's a wonderful place. And that's what I'll be showing you next week. Thank you all for watching. Take care. Have a good week. Bye.